all know each other, so we'll skip the introductions. Let's look over the minutes quickly from February 19th, because we did not have a meeting in April. So see what you think, and if I can get someone to please approve, and then someone else to second. Rosemary approves.
And I second.
Okay, perfect. And Cindy, if you find something later, we'll fix it. All right, I like this. So the first real item on the agenda is recognition of Suicide Awareness Month. And it's getting to be more and more the occurrences are happening more and more, sadly, and as Miss Jane would say,
it's a reoccurring thing. I guess it's a hot topic, not a hot topic, but like it's such a common thing for kids to discuss now, and it's just something that they're, I guess, getting used to. Just, oh, something bad happened, oh, you know, I'm going to go do this or go do that, and it should be something that's so commonly
it's their go-to, it's their out kind of thing.
It's how they express how they feel in that time, I guess. And it's completely from, 1 to 10 or 0 to 100, and they're just all automatically going to 100 and not understanding and fully grasping what they're actually saying.
Wow. Any thoughts, JJ? No? It's, anyone want to chime in about it? I know we do have Hope Squad at AC Blunt at the high school, and that has, you're not familiar, Cindy, it's peer run, and they're elected by their fellow students to be on Hope Squad, and it's about mental health, and it's about
being there for each other, making sure that they're okay, if they need someone to talk to, if they're there for.
Very good, very good. You know, I worked mental health for 5 years. I felt like I was born to it. So I like it. I think it's something that we do need to open up about and make it, just take away the stigma of it, and so people can reach out without feeling like, oh, they're crazy, or they're, they have issues. Everybody does.
That's another stigma, because people just automatically assume that person is a troublemaker or whatever, when they don't fully grasp that it's actual disease. Like, they can't control those things or control those urges. It's something that needs to be talked about with the right person, and then either medicated or therapy with that child.
Right. There's a lot of depression, and there's not as many solid two-parent families, and I don't care. There's some great single moms out there. I'm not sure if I was one of them, but I was one of them. But having two parents is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Fortunate your children, so are you. So yeah. But I think it's something that hopefully will continue. We did have Hope Fest at the convention center, and that was in that theme as well. It was more of a Christian-based church run, but it was very good. I went. Mr. Rose was there, and I was glad to see that. But, so I would say he would be a good resource for you all. And,
so was Hope Club a combination of the Hope Club?
no, it had nothing to do with Hope Squad. It actually had to do with the book and the movie Heaven's for Real.
Okay.
Yeah. It was free. It was good. It was, yeah, I was glad to see it. They touted
I think that's fantastic.
It's been a few years already.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first year I came, and that was in 21.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's been, maybe even before that, I'm not sure.
It's been a good couple of years.
Yeah.
It's been pretty well.
Yeah, good. Good. I'm glad.
Would it also help out with like kids that come from like let's say abusive homes, like where they would say, hey, you know, my dad drinks too much and
They
does a
probably,
devil out of hand.
they probably refer them to counselors too
Okay.
on that. And I know when we had our, well, Cosette, she was the community in action person. She was really helpful with the kids. They would have lunch, and, but they haven't replaced her sadly. I wish we would get someone there in the high school in
Yeah.
that position. But she was, I would say, a great resource. Her office was kind of by mine, and kids went to see her all the time.
Well, good. Well,
And they enjoyed
that.
Well, information on fentanyl response training, so that has to do with the Narcan that we keep. And we have that at every school, and that is to reverse an opioid overdose. And so if you see somebody that doesn't look right, which you would anyway, let someone know. And we do have, it's a nasal spray, and the nurse or principal can administer it. It's just like a nose spray.
So we've got the approved last year, right? So each school, each campus has one?
Yes, like each campus has them, and they don't expire till this summer, so we'll replace them then. So yeah, we got that free, and that was good. But now, the police department told me that they all have tons of it. So, yeah, they said any ones you need, so that'll be helpful.
I wonder if you can donate the ones that you have now before they expire to shelters, school shelters, and then.
Right? That's a good idea.
Yep.
Just
I tried to
getting it
think
over,
ahead.
just getting it to Corpus.
Where do we get ours, do we donate it?
It was, Morton Narcan Please was the website, and I think it came from, UT Health Science in San Antonio. And the EpiPen was also free, that's another subject, but,
I would love to get inhalers, so.
I know, we just, if you can, figure that out, I went to all the pharmacies to try to.
I've tried to go to, different children's clinics because seeing all, the doctors or other doctors will provide
Samples?
samples.
Uh-huh.
I will try to go over there to try to get samples, but usually somebody needs to do it. But I'd like to have.
Hey, that's a good idea, I did not think of.
Yes.
I don't have small children to go to a pediatrician.
Yeah. Oh, my kids aren't asthmatic, but me being on the football field every Saturday with 80 to 90 kids, one kid is bound to have forgotten their inhaler.
For
And
sure.
they're wheezing on the side of the field, and it's killing me. And I have to find them all in the stands and then locate their inhaler.
In the meantime, if somebody hands them a little Coke, that helps open their airways, caffeine, coffee, tea, and then just settling them down and getting them to breathe in, even though to count 4, breathe out, just kind of very slowly. That'll help.
Okay, well,
But
good.
it's not, they're still gonna need their inhaler.
Yeah,
I
yes.
agree. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Let us know, please.
Okay.
Please, please, please. Linda would have been giving you more information, but she wasn't able to attend the training yesterday. But that's basically it. It's not fentanyl response training. So we had that, and we've done it for the staff. But actually, it was EMS, Tri-County EMS came and did it. Update from food services is Ned.
Okay, well, we're rolling into October, so we're already done
Aren't
6
we
weeks.
though?
So October, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, actually that whole week is National School Lunch Week, but we're only in school 3 days that week because the 16th, 17th is not school, but we're still going to do the 3 days. And haven't planned that, ahead what we plan on doing for the students, our team is Texas, not our team, but, Texas Department of Agriculture, their team is Texas Tour, so we're gonna try to do something to the menu along the lines of that, like Texas Taco, Texas, something that's Tex-Mex or this or that.
And
or
burritos.
Burritos, things we already have, but we'll try to implement those 3 days. It's just a fast and furious week. So,
Yeah,
we'll
it
see
is.
what we can get out and plan, so I'll be working on the menus, this week and next, before I send them off to the principals in the cafeteria. And, other than that, I just got off a Zoom with the TDA, and, the updates they give us, there's no updates or changes on the sodium and everything, all that's still going down on the, how much we can use, which is barely anything, so, and our recipes, so they're not gonna change it, they're conceding that one, they're decreasing it, so there's gonna be actually none at all in the recipes. So, so we're ready to, we're ready to, we're trying to, replace it with, like beef base or, something that, other condiment seasonings, garlic and whatever can add more flavor and seasoning, because when you don't have salt, you just know it.
Yeah.
You just know when there's
I
no
had
salt,
I got that again when I see the pizza.
so we try to add
It
something.
kind of needs salt. It's very
Yeah.
hot, it's very sweaty. I don't quite get that exactly because they need
It's
salt.
just a standard TDA across the state,
Sure.
but, so we just have to follow that guideline. So,
And that's a big job.
we, sometimes we have students come and ask me, "Why do you have any salt?" Not for you.
Bring your own
Yeah.
little packets.
Kids even ask for salt.
Yeah.
I think, well, I'm in my office, I can't see it.
They do the best they can with stuff, modifying the recipes to get the flavor.
I think they do a good job. Really.
Everything's so healthy, everything's whole grain and pasta and,
Fat-free.
ice cream, all that stuff, either brownies and, those are our biggest seller, ice cream, baked chips, cookies, whole grain, so there's some good and there's a lot of good in it, Good thing our students get used to using that, because at home you don't really use that, at home it's the good stuff, But,
I don't know, I see their snacks when they come in.
yeah.
They look pretty good. What
But
do
other
you
than
think, JJ?
that,
I think the snack is pretty good.
Do you eat the school lunch?
they bake the cookies and, a lot of it is, batch cooking, fresh cooking. And there's something like the burrito or not, but a lot of it, they were cooking from scratch.
Those ladies know what they're doing. They absolutely do.
What grade are you in?
Ninth grade.
Ninth grade, okay, so, yeah. Other than that, that's all we have going on right now. In October is, National School Lunch Week, and then, November, we have our Thanksgiving already planned for the campuses. High school's doing theirs on the 12th, and I believe Blunt is doing theirs. But I know Marshall's doing theirs on the 18th, and Falk is doing theirs on the 20th of November. Oh, Blunt's doing theirs on the 19th. So that'll be our Thanksgiving meal, that's the big one.
The parents come.
Yes. Yeah, at the elementary we get them there. High school we get a couple, but Blunt will get plenty. That's good. That's good. Everyone's gonna make their plan, how we're gonna make it work, for safety. That's the first, primary thing, priority is safety.
Yeah.
So get the parents in and, so we work well with the front office and everything. So that's all I have, honestly.
I know for the football games, they do have EMS
Yes.
at the games, but
Mhm.
for your age,
For the age group, we basically just have somebody on call ready to go whenever, but that EMT isn't going to be sitting there like how they do in the high school game.
right.
But these kids are still playing in the heat of the hot point of the day.
Are the coaches for the Little League, I mean, are they all trained for any of that?
They're
Yeah.
CPR trained, some of them are, I know my husband is,
Is that a requirement they have to have though, to be a
it's
coach?
not, and they're about to make it mandatory, that CPR and concussion training is all done. So I just thought it might be really cool for teachers to get the same kind of thing, like if a kid were to fall or, I don't know what else could possibly cause a concussion, but just to know in that situation and not get flustered up and not know what to do with that child.
they immediately called one of us. If somebody, in fact, they called me today, somebody hit their head against the locker. And so.
Oh, yeah, and the pipes too. Like, there's so many pipes that break out,
Mhm.
and
They always, any bump on the head, and of course,
Mine are mostly they either hit the floor or hit the wall.
wow.
she gets head injuries,
I
I
get
think,
a lot
every
of
single
falling
day.
on the floor or hitting the wall. Matter of fact, I had one yesterday hit the wall.
And the last thing I want is for, that to happen, and then a parent come up and say, oh, well, Bert told me he hit his head and nobody checked him out, and now he's,
We send a head injury letter and call the parents.
yes, the nurses, I know the nurses are, but like if, like a teacher would go, oh, you bumped your head every step, oh no, I'm so sorry, kind of thing, but do they have to like send them to the nurse?
They're pretty, let me tell you, Tina and Lucy, the secretaries at AC Blunt, anybody hits their head, it's automatic.
Really?
Come over.
Awesome.
So, yeah, and.
And it is for me too.
Mhm.
I swear, even if it's a little
Bump.
tap in the head, that's it. I've seen them, I'm filling it out, and it's done.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
it's just a lot at my corner.
Now, if we
I
don't
get 'em a lot.
hear about it, then,
Yeah.
but I would say, I have to ask Ms. Tran, I know at our school, the teachers, Charlie is so,
Yeah.
how would you say, we're very much more hands-on,
Yes.
they're younger.
Yeah.
Once they get to Blunt, they're doing 8 classes a day, they're
Yeah.
doing all this stuff, so I'll have to get with Ms. Tran. I know they do, they certainly probably make for anything, but, letting the teachers know, not sure how to go about, but I would go through her. I would ask her, what do you think? This was brought up in check.
Yes. Because I know that course, I looked at it online, I think it's like a 2-hour class, and you can get paid for it that way. So,
I've watched some videos on our EduHero about, it's a training that all
kind
this.
of like this train.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it like a?
Yes.
I don't know.
That was good.
Oh, yeah, the
Mhm.
mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But at the beginning of the year, we have so many, like 10 classes that we have to do, all the staff training that we have to complete online. And so, I went and did extra ones when I had time, and one was concussion. It was really good, and there were exercises you could teach to help strengthen their necks
Oh,
to
wow.
avoid, you know about those? You're just
Yeah,
agreeing.
really good.
To avoid a concussion. And it happens in basketball too, because you guys are going for the ball and going up for layups, and it happened in volleyball. My
Yeah.
granddaughter, they showed me the video, hers was her neck, but, yeah, sports are,
Yeah, sports are fun.
and kids trip and fall too,
Mhm.
everywhere. This one fell against the locker, but it was mostly his knee, he hit his knee.
Oh.
So, but. Well, that's a good topic to bring up, maybe we will, visit that again next SHAC meeting.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Which brings me to, can you bring your calendar up again so we can set the next meeting in November? I would say either, well, obviously before or after Thanksgiving. Any thoughts, anyone? If you'd like to go earlier in the month, it'll be a Wednesday.
You want
So
that
the
to be
date
early?
would be what?
It has
after, that Wednesday in November, after Thanksgiving. If that's in December, we can do December. We did it last time, it was December 4th.
No, I don't have,
Either November 5th or I'm good with that either.
December, I have to get back to you because we have our holiday open house and we have a date for it.
December gets a little chaotic.
It's the 3rd, so November, no 5th, 12th, or 19th, huh, Cindy?
The way she said
The
that,
5th is
fifth is
good.
all right.
The 5th is good?
yeah,
That's the only one.
Well, let's go for the 5th then.
I'll be
Better
good.
earlier than later.
I'll be good with